What's up, Limeheads? Welcome to another video interview here at Long Island Music and Entertainment. Really excited to have my two guests on today. We have Christina and Joey from Detroit, Michigan, and their band is Kaleido. Joey and Christina, welcome to Long Island Music and Entertainment.
Hey, thank you.
Yo,
What's
thanks
going
for
on?
having us, dude.
No problem, no problem at all. We're really excited to have you guys on. I know, Christina, right now you're in LA, but Joey, you're out in Detroit, but you guys are collectively from Detroit, Michigan. How are things going out in Detroit, Rock City right now?
Oh man, it's pretty chill. Just been working on music and riding the wave, seeing what's happening.
Cool. Now, Christina, what made you go to LA? What are you doing out there?
I'm writing music and enjoying the weather. I'm working on a lot of different, music, and I was like, this pandemic has really sucked. I'm just gonna go. I've been coming to Los Angeles for many years, working, bouncing back and forth. And since there was no touring and nothing going on, and I was unable to do what I love the most, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna jump and make a change and just submerge myself into my craft even further. So I've been, spending a lot of time working on music, and then also you can't beat the weather in Los Angeles. So
It's actually
I've been
it's actually a real nice day out here in Long Island too. It's a perfect spring day. I was outside for a little bit before I came on to jump on with you guys, but it's really sunny out. So hopefully the good weather's here for us all.
spring.
Yeah. I'm sure you guys heard we had a rough winter, a couple of snowstorms, and hopefully, well, not hopefully, thankfully that's all behind us right now. So definitely
Yes,
enjoy the
spring
weather.
is here. So you guys are getting some nice weather now, finally. So that's dope.
Yeah, it's much better when weather's nice than when it's not. But yeah. So the
Feel that?
reason why, the way that we found out about you guys, I know we talked about this a little bit earlier before we started, but you guys are really no strangers to Long Island. You performed here a few times. We talked about one time a few years back. You joined a lot of other bands on the side stage at Jones Beach Theater. Jones Beach Theater is like the iconic place here on Long Island. We all love Jones Beach Theater. So how was it? I know you weren't on the main stage, but how was it coming here to Long Island, playing Jones Beach, and getting to interact with us Long Islanders for the first time?
It was awesome. We've actually had the pleasure of playing at Jones Beach a couple of times now.
Oh, okay.
And we also played at Jones Beach with Joe. Was it Aerosmith slash
Yeah.
Who else? I'm forgetting.
Aerosmith and Slash was the last one that we did, and that was like incredible. I mean, amazing. We've done. I think that's the only two shows that we've done at Jones Beach. It was the one that you're talking about is the Rockstar Uproar Festival, and that was really fun too.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've done a lot of New York stuff. We've done in Amityville, or
Right.
what is it?
Yeah.
Revolution.
Revolution.
Yeah, Jones Beach is awesome. We love Jones Beach.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that layout, how the water comes up behind the stage. And actually one of the times we were playing there, it was some rough water and it was kind of like splashing up onto the stage. Remember that, Joe?
Yeah, I do remember that.
So tell us about Kaleido. Tell us about how you guys formed, when you formed. Tell us, what kind of band you guys are, what kind of music you play, the inspiration for you guys, and tell the Long Islanders that aren't familiar with Kaleido, a little bit about more of yourselves.
Okay, we started back in 2011, 12, and our sound has really evolved over the years, as we have. So we've grown along with Kaleido, which is pretty cool, and that's shown throughout the releases that we've dropped over the years. But we are a rock band originally based out of Detroit, Michigan. We met very organically, all of us, through the local music scene and started writing music. And all of us had been in prior bands, but Kaleido kind of shot out of a cannon, and we started to play some really cool shows right away. One of our very first shows was at the Roxy here on Sunset. So, and that was, so it was sold out. So we were blessed and had like some really amazing opportunities early on and played some really, really great shows. And we've just, you know, continued to write about our lives and experiences. And I think that that is like the core of Kaleido. It's a kaleidoscope of life experiences, and we turn that into songs that have touched thousands and thousands of people's lives. So that's a real blessing for me, in that, you know, my art has made a difference in so many people's lives. I'll hand it over to Joe. You want to say anything? That's why I took a deep breath before I started. We've been doing this for a minute. I'm like, where do I even start?
Yeah, I mean,
you did a good job. So that was awesome.
Yeah, that's our
Thanks.
story. I mean, you know, we're at it, you know, we're doing a bunch of new music right now, actually, like a lot of new music. And that's been one good thing about this pandemic for us, is we usually tour constantly, and that's our main, you know, gig is to tour. So it's obviously harder to get new stuff done on the road and really get recordings done, and it's really, you know, give it the time that we want to. So that's been something really cool about this pandemic, is that we've really kind of buckled down and written a lot of music and are recording a lot of new music. So
Well, when this pandemic's over, you know, I really hope that you guys have Long Island in your thoughts and your minds, because I would really love to come see you guys again, and we'd love to promote the show. So,
Stu, definitely. Once we get
Absolutely.
back out, we're coming everywhere. We can't wait.
so obviously we're talking through Zoom only because of, you know, a little shutdown that's going on nationwide, worldwide, which sucks. You have
Just
a
a
new
little
song,
shutdown.
yeah, a little shutdown. Hopefully it'll open
Yeah.
up to normal soon. You know, it has to. But you guys wrote a recent song about what's going on in the world, and your video for it, "Panic in a Pandemic," is actually similar to what we're doing now. It's through Zoom and totally relatable to what's going on. But just the fact that your video is based on you guys on Zoom, and you even have the icons on the bottom of the screen for the video, you even make it more funny. You know, tell us about how you guys came up with that, even though, you know, it's, you know, what's going on in the world. But how did you collectively come up with that song and get the lyrics down for that one?
Well, that one was pretty wild. We had the music for that already kind of hanging around for a while, you know, almost maybe close to a year. And we always liked it, but you know, sometimes the songs just vocally, they kind of just happen when they happen, and they're, you know, just organic. So Christina just had that hook, and we started putting it together, and I just really loved how it was coming out. And we figured, you know, right when we did it, we're like, you know, we got to record this and do it right. So we did, and we did that with our buddy Michael Martinson. Recorded it with him, and he's great. We did our last single, "Dead to Me," with him as well, and then our last EP that we released before that, called "Normally I'm Fine." So we've been working with him for a while now, and it's very, very great, fun, easy to work with him. But yeah, we just put that one together, and kind of had the idea for the video floating around. Just I figured that, you know, I was surprised that nobody's actually done that yet, like
Yeah,
a kind of a Zoom style, because it's, you know, it's a music video. It's obviously not live audio, so we put it
right.
together. But I just think it's perfect for it. You know, it's a period piece in the song. It's exactly what's going on right now, and so many people over the last year have been living their lives on Zoom. So I just felt that it was perfect for it, you know, and I'm really happy with it. I really do love it.
Yeah, it came out really well.
Very timely.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Very
It all,
timely.
it all fits together, you know, like
I
it worked out perfectly. That was how we have had to live for the past year, and, you know, communicate with each other via social media and digitally.
right.
And so it just like that song and that video were just like meant to be.
So this pandemic taught me a new word of Zoom. I never heard of Zoom before any of the madness started. So let's talk about the other members of the band. You know, you're 2 out of 4 members of Kaleido. Okay, so who, you know, the other members are who? Let's give them a shout out.
Cody Morales, and he's the wizard. He plays bass, but he does a lot of other awesome things too. And Drew Johnston, who has played one tour with us, and then the world shut down. So we haven't been able to even do anything else together, really. He lives down in Florida. But yeah, Joe and I and Cody have been at it since the early 2000. Well, I mean, Cody, I've known Cody since 2008, probably 9. And I met Joey not long after that. So we have been working together for many years, and then now we have Drew. And so I can't wait till we can all be together again and go on tour and have fun.
Awesome.
I miss it so much.
All right, now let's get to some fun questions before we end things here. What are some favorite things that you guys like to do when you're not doing anything band related, music related, when you want to get out and have some, enjoy yourself with some fun free time? What do you guys like to do?
You go first, Christina.
I like to go on hikes. I like to, chill out, enjoy some nature.
Cool.
I just do music pretty much all the time. I don't really have hobbies outside of my band. Like my band is my entire life. There's so many different angles. We are, DIY on most things. So I'm usually pretty busy covering all different angles rather than just like writing music for the band. There's many other jobs and hats that I wear. But yeah, I like to take hikes, chill it out, go for a walk. I like shopping. Yeah, that's
Okay.
it's definitely a hobby of mine.
Cool. What about you, Joey?
I'm on the same boat, man. I really it's our life as band, and it consumes it most of the time. But even when I'm writing a lot, and I've been getting a lot more into recording, myself, and just kind of teaching myself and learning. And yeah, man, all my hobbies basically involve music in some form or another. Whether it's jamming, playing live, writing with friends, recording, like I'm saying. So it's I enjoy a walk and a hike just as much as the next guy.
Cool. All right.
But yeah, that's definitely what we do all the time.
All right.
Sounds like we have a couple things in common, huh?
Before I let you guys go, we're going to come to the part of the interview called The Limelight. Limelight is actually sponsored by good friends of ours over at the Wrestling POV podcast. If you are watching this video and you are a professional wrestling fan, definitely check them out at Wrestling POV. They are sponsoring The Limelight. And Joey and Christina, what The Limelight's all about, this is your chance to plug the band, plug social media, websites, whatever you want to plug. So Joey and Christina, welcome to The Limelight. Go ahead.
Hey, that's rad. Okay, kaleidoband.com is our website. And from there, you can find links to merch, music, tour schedules when that's actually possible again. Other than that, we are, of course, on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, at Kaleido Band. And we also have our own individual social media platforms as well that we like to use. I'm at Christina Chris and at Joey Fava. So catch up with us there.
All right. 2 out of the 4 members of Kaleido, and thank you so much for joining us.
Locked in, locked out, fucking quarantine board stuck up in the house. Think I heard the walls speak, voices telling me to do some really, really